What's up, guys? It's me, Hacks. Here again with another game journal update. This time I did mostly a lot of recoding for the battle system. I would say it's 85% done, because you could do most of the stuff. The only thing you can't do now, well, yet, is do damage or do status effects, which you might say that's pretty important to the battle system. Well, yes, but you can do everything except that. So, if I can show you that, if I can find it really quickly to show you what I mean. So I had to recode everything because I made it how do you say, it was 3D and I changed it to 2D. So the damage aspect, which is over here, it still exists, but it's based off of the 3D stuff. So you can see like here, you know, some of this stuff. Well, you wouldn't know this is 3D, but I do. So yeah, so I have to recode all this here to go to the 2D bits and the status effect as well, which is why it's unconnected. But everything else works, so that's great. And I added some stuff as well. So let me show you that. This is way too loud. I want to mute it, but sheesh. Yeah, my controllers all have drift. Alright, let's see what the easiest thing to show. Oh yeah. Where's unplug it? That wasn't it. There you go. Alright, so first thing, I added the ability to be ambushed if you get hit from the back. And I also added intro transition, so you saw you know, spun, that's one of them. So stop. I'm talking to my cat. So far I've done, I think, 3 of them. Okay. And I think I had this before, but I'm trying to get behind him. That's suspicious. Hey. Well, it overlaps because there's 2, but yeah, the first strike no longer has multiple people. It just has your the leader of your party there. So, yep, I thought it would be cooler for that. So yeah. Next thing has to do with the actual battle system. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I also changed this a bit. So you can see, even though they all have the same animation, it's slightly delayed. So it doesn't look like they're all in sync now. It's, you know, it's a little bit delayed. Which is how it would be in real life, I think. Another thing I added is the ability to do overdrive attacks and co-op overdrive attacks and buddy skills. So, to explain what those 3 are, an overdrive attack, I think it's originally from Final Fantasy. I've never played Final Fantasy, though. I've only played Epic Battle Fantasy 3, which is based off of Final Fantasy, so I've read. But basically, if you get injured enough, this overdrive bar fills up, and you get to do a special attack, right? So I coded that in where you can do it now. And co-op overdrive is like pretty much the same thing, except it's with 2 people. But it still only costs 1, so if you want, you could, you know, do back-to-back with 2 different people. And then a buddy attack is an overdrive skill, but it doesn't cost the entire bar. It costs a portion of the bar, so it could cost like half, 3/4, whatever. It won't cost the whole thing. So it's like a light version of a co-op overdrive attack. And the way you'll get those in game is by doing side quests and filling up the chemistry bar and all that jazz. So yeah, so far I've put in I think 2 for Joe and Dan. I have them all written down, but I've implemented 2 for Joe and Dan and 1 of Joe's. So, for example, I got this one here. This is a co-op overdrive. I haven't changed the description. I just copied it because I did this all today. Well, not all of it, but a lot of the overdrive stuff I did today, the co-op overdrive stuff, because I didn't have work in the morning, so I was able to do it. Anyway, yeah, co-op overdrive. That's crazy. So when you do a co-op overdrive skill, actually, maybe I'll just show you an overdrive one first. But anyway, when it's filled all the way up, you'll get this flash, just to let you know that you have it. I might do something here too, but it's already, you have this active thing, so I think it would look kind of stupid. And I'm gonna guard it with them. So, for example, this one, Magazine Barrage. This is the correct description, by the way. It's Joe's overdrive move. It's his default one. So by default, your character will have one overdrive move, and then you can, get more with the skill tree and all that. But this is his default one, and it comes up like the regular move. I also, before that, because I forgot, I added the ability to investigate, and I also added the ability for move animations, like Pokemon. So, for example, if I investigate this orange slime, actually not, let's do the green slime, because I actually drew his picture. You have a little animation. Yeah, it's really simple. I'm not sure why that delay was so long. I think it's because I added something I forgot about it. But anyway, that works. And now if you, for example, go here, press F, you can see it, the bestiary version of it. Okay. So your overdrive skill. I haven't written a change log in ages. I just think I'll remember everything, so that's why I'm kind of disoriented. Just like, yeah, kind of lazy. Alright. So when you do an overdrive skill, or club overdrive skill, or buddy move, they're going to have a movie that goes with it. So, I have no movies right now. So you gotta cut in like this. You get a movie. Not this one. This is Ushio Totoro's opening. But I have it for some reason on my computer, so you can skip it if you want, which is what I just did. And it'll come here and play an optional move animation. It'll do damage and stuff, and then, we'll go to the next turn. Now, co-op overdrive is very similar to that, but it uses 2 people. So because it uses 2 people, you get to see 2 cut-ins, and you also get chemistry points because you're working together. So, do this one on this slime. Do something like this. And you get chemistry points afterwards. And it's different, the dialogue is different from when you use an item. So I had to add that. But yeah, if you use a move together, you get a different set of dialogue than if you use an item. Yeah. So, I think that's most of it. There's a lot to, I gotta make it so that you can, do that. Yeah, I know why that happened. Let me pause a quickie second. I think I unpaused it? Yeah, okay. Sweet. So, another thing I forgot to say is when you exit a battle, it saves your location now. So, before it would just spawn you back in the world, but yeah, you can see I'm in the exact same spot. So, that's cool. I think that was everything. It was just a lot of drawing, a lot of recoding, but I think I did. Yeah, it's not much to show, but, that's what I did. I'm pretty proud of this one. Oh yeah, there's another one, see? So, yeah. There's no summoning yet. So yeah, next time I'll have more of the co-op stuff done, like the co-op cut-ins, like, oh yeah, and depending on which one you use, the order will be different. So for example, this one, Joe and Dan can use this one. So if I use Dan, he's on this side, Joe's on the other side, and then if Joe uses it, he's over here. Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. Pretty nice. Yeah. So, that's what I did. And if you're wondering about the skill tree, I think, is it still here? It's not. I moved it. I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, so I gotta fix that. But yeah, where is it? There you go. So see, you can learn this one here. Well, actually, technically these aren't these aren't default either, but I have them here for testing purposes. But you can see, like here, you could, you know, +1 that. So yeah, next time I'll have more drawings done, probably. Have some more functionality. I'll try to implement the ability to do damage again. What else was it? And status effects, yeah. It should be pretty easy because I already have guarding. And guarding is like a status effect technically because it stays with you until the next turn and it does half damage, so yeah. So that's pretty much everything, and I'll see you next time.